Alright, y'all, here we are outside. Excuse the background noise, and I'm here with you to share the end of the colon cleanse. So what happened on day 3, 4, 5, 6, and refeeding day 1. Today I'm actually refeeding day 2. So let's get into it. At the end of the video, I will also share with you some takeaways, some things I learned, and really what to consider if you want to do this yourself. So day 3, I decided to split my digestive stimulators into 2 doses, and I continued this the rest of the cleanse. So in the morning, I would take with water before I'd had any of the apple juice Toxin Absorber combos. I would take 6 of the digestive stimulator capsules, and then in the evening when I was done with all my juice and fiber packs for the day, I would take 7. So I split 13 into 2 doses, and that seemed to work really well for me. On day 3, I felt so much better after my releases on day 2 in the evening. Got Naga here for support. I had extreme mental clarity on day 3. I was super productive. I did things I'm not normally keen to do, like things I would normally procrastinate or tasks I find a bit annoying. I was doing all of those. I felt really phenomenal day 3. My energy was on point mentally. Physically, I still took it easy. So I was doing a lot on the computer, online tasks. My creativity was really good. Got a lot of business things done. So that was a wonderful day. I did notice a funky ketosis taste in my mouth, and this really, I think I was in ketosis like pretty much the whole time, since I was only consuming about 40 ounces of the apple juice, which is way less than my normal calories for the day. But I didn't find that I had hunger at any time really throughout the cleanse, which is really good. Makes it easy, makes it very doable. On day 3, I had 1 natural bowel movement in the morning, and I did 4 more enemas in the evening, and more mucoid plaque came out. So much more mucoid plaque came out. Oh my god. I will include pictures in a link below. You can choose to look at those or not, just if you're like, what exactly does this stuff look like? Like, is it really that? I don't really care if it's that or not, but the releases were like insane, and the results, in my opinion, were really good. More chains and ropes of pellets and matter. Matter shaped like the large intestine, like I did in the last video. Yeah, check out the pics if you really want to see. Day 4, I ended up sleeping 8 hours the night previously, and I woke up feeling emotionally off. I was a little angry, so I'm thinking there was some liver detox going on, which apples are very cleansing and detoxifying for the liver. So in addition to just cleansing the colon, I really think this is a massive liver cleanse as well. Very powerful. So with all that emotional energy, I smudged myself with some sage, and I smudged my whole space and really worked to clear the energy out. I did 4 enemas spaced throughout the day because of the detox symptoms. I had the headache, and really I felt kind of funky emotionally. More mucoid plaque came out, as well as a larger impaction that I believe was in the large intestine. I felt weird and high after in the evening time, like my perception was just kind of seemed off, and I had also been pretty stressed that day because my cat Naga, who was just here, I think she had a miscarriage, and I was really worried about her. On day 5, I felt good mood, good energy. So as you can see, this cleanse, it kind of, you feel terrible, you feel better, you kind of feel terrible again, you feel better. That can be very normal. If you start feeling good, don't get too attached to that because it might change. And the flip side is true too. If you're feeling really terrible, that is probably going to change too, and you might feel a whole lot better pretty soon. So day 5, really, really good. Still no hunger, only a mental desire for food. I did 3 enemas all at once at the very end of the day, and so much came out. Like, wow. Biggest releases of my life, of my experience. It was wild. Yeah, it was all chained together like a single entity, and it just, yeah, it came out in the second enema, and I did 3 of them, so a lot came out the second and the third, and I felt like that had been everything. Like, I was done. 3 was enough. Yeah, I really think that's the way to go. Do them all at once at the end of the day. I'll talk more about that in a second. I'm really, really glad I kept going and completed and made it to day 5. Day 6 was pretty much similar, really good energy, absolutely no detox symptoms. I had a massage and I requested a stomach massage, and that was a really, really good call. When she was working on my abdomen, I could actually, when she was I could feel what she was moving in there, and it was like, oh my god, something's in there and it needs to come out. And it was kind of a ballsy move, because I was like, is she gonna work on me and I'm gonna need to go like instantly? But there was a bathroom in the massage room like adjacent, so if that were the case, she could have left and I could have went. But yeah, if you can get a massage on the last day of your colon cleanse, do it. Highly recommend it. Ask for the stomach massage. If you've never had one before, I mean, it's a little weird, but they do the draping just fine. You're covered up, and it was really, really helpful in my experience. After the massage, I felt really good, and then I got really pretty tired in the afternoon and evening. I tried to pack in as much water as I could, which I did throughout the cleanse, but when you do a massage, you also want to drink more water because a lot can be released from the massage. So I drank a lot of water. I was really tired. I rested. In the evening, I did 2 enemas. These were the final 2, and it was like day 5 where I was like blown away. So much came out. It was like my entire colon came out. Like the entire large intestine had been full and then it was empty. So yeah, I'm extremely pleased. Day 1 refeeding, I did hot lemon water in the morning, celery juice, 2 green smoothies, and my last round of digestive stimulator split in the morning and evening. And I had natural bowel movements after my hot lemon water and my first green smoothie. I had a slight headache and felt a little off after my lemon water, which also it tasted so acidic. It tasted so vibrant. Like all my taste buds are very much activated and turned on high right now. I felt so incredibly full from the smoothies. They felt quite rich and decadent, even though it's like my normal green smoothie. I was so full, and that feeling of fullness was also kind of weird afterwards. It's weird when you're on a cleanse and you only have like juice or water for several days, and then you eat something. The feeling of fullness feels very foreign, which is strange. It wasn't unpleasant, it was just different. Mentally, I wanted raw soup, like a blended raw vegan soup for dinner, but physically my body was like, no, we're done. So I stuck to my initial plan, and I ended the day with just having the 2 green smoothies, and that felt perfect. In the evening, I did 2 enemas, and more mucoid plaque came out, more chains, as well as looser matter that looked like when you do an enema normally, where it's a lot of like brown water and then some loose matter in there as well. I took a high quality probiotic by the Raw brand, and I did have energy to go on a 4-mile walk in the afternoon. I had energy to do normal daily tasks. I felt really, really good. So today is day 2 of the refeed, and yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing as yesterday, but adding that raw soup in for dinner. I'm really excited about that. I think that's gonna be so delicious and nourishing. I want to share with y'all some takeaways from the cleanse. I really recommend waiting until the end of the day to do your enemas all at once in a series, because I believe when you're taking the toxin absorber throughout the day, it's scraping the upper digestive tract, the stomach, the small intestine. It's drawing all of that matter down into the large intestine, and then in the large intestine, I believe what's happening is that's where it's really solidifying, and then it's able to come out as one entity. So if you wait until the end of the day, your colon is full of what all has been drawn out, and then with the enemas or with a natural bowel movement, you can release all of it and it's gone, it's been passed, and it's just a fabulous feeling afterwards. My way worked. Doing it my way and not following the instructions as they were written really worked. The cleanses instructions previously were more like what I did now, and really I think splitting the digestive stimulators between the days you're liquid only fasting and then that first day refeeding is the way to go. So splitting it by 7 and taking 12 or 13 every day, that worked really super well. As well as splitting the toxin absorbers, not taking any of those in the pre-feed, the pre-cleanse, only taking those for the cleanse and doing 5 on day 1, 5 on day 2, 5 on day 3, 5 on day 4, 5 on day 5, 5 on day 6, done. That worked extremely well. I think that's why I got such good results and passed the mucoid plaque and incredible matter from my system from day 2 onward. I've seen other people share when it was happening later than that, and you don't have to wait. You can get the good results as soon as possible, especially if you're feeling bad. You're gonna want that stuff to come out soon. Definitely also a benefit of doing the 6 days is because that 5th and 6th day was really where the magic was happening. It was really, really deep, and that's when my biggest release is. So if you can hang in there until day 5 and 6, I think you will be pleasantly pleased with your results. So just some results. My belly is a lot flatter. I lost a little over 5 pounds, 5.2 pounds. My energy feels really great. I feel very light in my body. I feel fluid. I feel mentally clear. I feel peaceful and calm. I feel awesome. Really, really, really good. I think this greatly benefited my digestive system, cleaned everything out inside, gave my liver a really good detox, and I think I'm set up to be feeling great and just getting more and more health gains in the coming weeks and months and the rest of this year. 2020, healthiest year yet. Now my plan is to continue with a liquid cleanse, which will be basically eating like I'm eating today indefinitely, and I can talk more about that in a future video. So that is all, friends. Thank you for being here. Y'all can check out the links below for a free recipe ebook and some other things that I'm offering. I will also include in the description those pictures as well as my full protocol that I included in the previous video too, if you want to see that, because that can be really helpful for understanding how it works. I always like to lay out any cleanse that I do like that, and it makes it a lot simpler and more actionable. So thank you so much for watching. Much love to you. Namaste.